What if I told you there was a way to generate power from heat that's 50% more efficient than what we do now? Well, it's not a what if anymore. It's happening right now. And today, we're going to break down this incredible new technology that could completely reshape our energy landscape. Just think about that for a second. All that massive amount of heat that gets wasted in big industrial processes, like at a steel mill, we can now capture that and turn it into electricity with 50% more efficiency than our best methods. Honestly, it sounds like something out of science fiction, but as of the end of 2024, it is a commercial reality. Okay, so let's dive into this. We're going to start with the big news itself, which isn't just about the tech, but the frankly unbelievable speed at which this whole thing came to life. Get this. Construction on the world's very first commercial supercritical CO2 power project kicked off in October 2023. A little over a year later, November 2024, it's already connected to the grid. And by December 20th, it was in full-blown commercial operation. That is an absolutely breakneck pace to go from a construction site to a fully functioning power source. So what are we actually looking at here? Well, this isn't some tiny lab experiment, not at all. This is a real-world generator, up and running at the Shoucheng steel plant in China. Its whole job is to take the immense waste heat from making steel and turn it back into usable electricity. The whole project was developed by China's National Nuclear Corporation, and it really marks the moment this tech made the huge leap from theory into practice. So why is this such a monumental deal? Well, for more than a century, we've relied on one thing to turn heat into power: steam. Let's take a look at how this new tech basically tears up the old rulebook. You know the old way, right? You heat up water, it turns into steam, and that steam spins a turbine. It works, but the equipment is huge and complex, and you end up losing a ton of heat along the way. This new system throws water out and uses carbon dioxide instead. Because of CO2's really unique properties under pressure, all the equipment can be way more compact, which means lower costs and a smaller footprint. And the crucial part is, it's just so much better at capturing and using that heat. And this is where the numbers get really, really impressive. Traditional steam power, it just hits a wall. It maxes out at around 40% efficiency. That means 60% of the heat energy is just gone, wasted. These new supercritical CO2 systems, though, they can get above 50% efficiency. That 10-point jump is absolutely massive in the world of energy. It means way less waste and a lot more electricity from the exact same source of heat. So what's the secret sauce here? What makes plain old carbon dioxide so much better than water for this? Well, it all comes down to one really cool word: supercritical. And that is a great question because this is really the scientific heart of the whole breakthrough. It's a state of matter that, most of us just never ever see in our daily lives. Okay, so a supercritical fluid is this bizarre, fascinating hybrid. Try to picture a substance that flows like a gas, so it moves super easily through a turbine, but it has the density of a liquid, so it can carry a ton of energy. That's exactly what you get when you push CO2 past a certain point of temperature and pressure. It enters this powerful, kind of in-between state of matter. Now, to get CO2 into this powerful state, you need some truly extreme conditions. We are talking about temperatures over 700 degrees Celsius. To put that in perspective, that's hotter than the surface of Venus. It's that kind of intense heat, the exact kind that's just wasted in a steel plant, that unlocks the incredible efficiency of this whole system. But this is so much more than just a clever way to recycle heat at one single factory. No, this successful project is really being seen as a foundational step, a proof of concept for a much, much wider energy revolution. And the places this could be used are incredibly exciting. This very same technology could dramatically boost the efficiency of next-gen nuclear reactors or those huge concentrated solar power plants. Really, any system that generates extreme heat could potentially use a supercritical CO2 cycle to squeeze out way more power than ever before. And that right there is the key takeaway. For years, this has been the kind of tech that's been talked about and tested in labs all over the world. But with this project, it has officially been scaled up and proven to work commercially. It's finally left the pilot stage and has entered the real world. So the big question is this. Now that one country has proven this can be done on a commercial scale, what does that mean for everyone else? Are we standing on the edge of a global shift in energy tech, finally moving away from steam and into a far more efficient, supercritical future? It's a lot to think about.